Let's go! Hello, World Explorer here. Are you ready for an adventure? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of Hong Kong, a city that truly has it all: dazzling skyscrapers, ancient temples, stunning beaches, and enough delicious food to satisfy even the most insatiable foodie. Over the next few days, I'll be your virtual tour guide, whisking you away to the most fabulous spots this city has to offer. We'll be scaling dizzying heights for panoramic views, strolling along charming promenades, and delving into the heart of Hong Kong's vibrant culture. Get ready for a sensory overload, my darlings, because Hong Kong is a feast for the eyes, ears, and taste buds. So grab your passport, pack your sense of adventure, and let's get this show on the road. First stop, my little dumplings, is the iconic Victoria Peak, or as the locals call it, the Peak. Now we could take a taxi, but where's the fun in that? We're hopping on the Peak Tram, darling, a funicular railway that's been around since Queen Victoria's reign. Hold on tight, sweetie, because this is a steep one. As we ascend, feast your eyes on the breathtaking views of Hong Kong Island's skyscrapers, the shimmering harbor, and the lush green hills beyond. Once we reach the top, prepare to be dazzled. The Peak Tower offers panoramic views that are simply out of this world. You can see for miles in every direction, and it's the perfect spot to snap some Instagram-worthy selfies. But wait, there's more. The Peak is also home to charming shops, trendy restaurants, and even a Madame Tussauds. Spend an hour, spend an afternoon, darling. There's something for everyone up here. Just remember, my little dumplings, wear comfortable shoes. We're going to be doing a lot of walking, but trust me, the views are worth every step. Now, my little fashionistas, slip on your most fabulous shoes because we're off to the Tsim Sha Tsui Promenade, a waterfront walkway that's simply dripping with glamour. This, my darlings, is the place to see and be seen in Hong Kong. As we stroll along the harbor, we'll be treated to stunning views of the Hong Kong Island skyline, a symphony of shimmering glass and steel. Don't forget your camera, sweetie, because the photo opportunities here are endless. We're talking iconic landmarks like the Clock Tower, the Hong Kong Cultural Center, and of course the majestic Star Ferry, a true Hong Kong institution. And speaking of institutions, no trip to the Tsim Sha Tsui Promenade would be complete without a stop at the Peninsula Hotel, darling. This grand dame of Hong Kong hotels has been serving afternoon tea to the rich and famous for decades. So why don't we join them, sweetie? We'll sip on some perfectly brewed Darjeeling, nibble on delicate finger sandwiches, and watch the world go by. It's the perfect way to experience the elegance and sophistication of Hong Kong. Next stop, my little princesses and princes, is a place where dreams really do come true. Hong Kong Disneyland. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joanna, darling, isn't Disneyland just for children? And to that I say, nonsense, sweetie. Everyone needs a little magic in their lives. Besides, Hong Kong Disneyland is no ordinary theme park. It's a magical fusion of Disney enchantment and unique Chinese culture. Where else can you ride a roller coaster through a mystical jungle, meet your favorite Disney characters, and then indulge in a delicious dim sum lunch? We'll soar through the air with Iron Man, journey to a galaxy far, far away with Star Wars. And of course, no trip to Disneyland would be complete without a visit to Sleeping Beauty's castle. Don't forget to bring your autograph books, darlings, because you never know which Disney character you might bump into. And if you're feeling brave, you can even get your picture taken with Mickey Mouse himself. Prepare for a truly awe-inspiring experience, my darlings, as we make our way to Ngongping Village and the majestic Tiantan Buddha, one of the largest outdoor-seated bronze Buddha statues in the world. But first, we're taking the scenic route, sweetie, with a ride on the Ngongping 360 cable car. As we glide over the lush green hills of Lantau Island, we'll be treated to breathtaking views of the South China Sea, picturesque hiking trails, and even the Hong Kong International Airport. Keep your eyes peeled for the big Buddha, my dears, because he's hard to miss. This magnificent bronze statue sits atop a hill, radiating serenity and wisdom. Once we reach the top, we'll climb the 268 steps to the Buddha's platform, where we can admire the intricate details of the statue and soak up the peaceful atmosphere. And while you're there, sweetie, why not make a wish at the Wisdom Path? This circular walkway features 38 wooden steles inscribed with verses from the Heart Sutra, a famous Buddhist scripture. Now, my little sun worshippers, it's time to swap our city shoes for sandals and head to Repulse Bay, one of Hong Kong's most glamorous beaches. This, my dears, is where the city's elite come to see and be seen. We're talking pristine golden sand, crystal clear waters, and a backdrop of luxury apartments and lush green hills. But don't worry, sweetie, you don't have to be a millionaire to enjoy Repulse Bay. There's something for everyone here, from trendy beach clubs to casual seafood restaurants. We can rent a sun lounger and soak up the rays, take a dip in the refreshing water, or simply stroll along the promenade and admire the view. And if you're feeling peckish, darling, there are plenty of options to satisfy your cravings. From fresh seafood to Italian gelato, Repulse Bay has it all. Just don't forget your sunscreen, sweetie. We wouldn't want you turning into a lobster, would we? Ready for a change of pace, my little adventurers? Let's escape the hustle and bustle of the city and discover the tranquility of Lantau Island, Hong Kong's largest island. Now, Lantau is a world away from the skyscrapers and neon lights of downtown. Here, you'll find pristine beaches, rugged mountains, ancient temples, and charming fishing villages. We can hike to secluded waterfalls, kayak through turquoise waters, or simply relax on the beach and soak up the sun. And if you're feeling really adventurous, sweetie, we can even go dolphin watching. One of my favorite spots on Lantau is Tai O Fishing Village, a fascinating glimpse into Hong Kong's traditional way of life. We can wander through the stilt houses, sample the local seafood, and maybe even catch a glimpse of the elusive pink dolphins. Lantau Island is a true hidden gem, my darlings, and the perfect place to escape the city and reconnect with nature. Even in a bustling metropolis like Hong Kong, my dears, there are still pockets of peace and tranquility to be found. And Hong Kong Park is a shining example. Nestled in the heart of the city, this lush green oasis is a welcome respite from the concrete jungle. We're talking cascading waterfalls, serene lakes, exotic plants, and even a colony of flamingos. We can stroll through the aviary, marvel at the colorful koi carp in the ponds, or simply find a shady spot to relax and listen to the birdsong. And if you're feeling peckish, darling, there's a lovely tea house in the park where we can enjoy a spot of dim sum. Hong Kong Park is a true urban oasis, my dears, and the perfect place to escape the city noise and recharge your batteries. Now, my little seekers, let's delve into the heart of Hong Kong's spiritual side with a visit to Man Mo Temple, one of the oldest and most important temples in the city. As soon as we step inside, we'll be enveloped in a cloud of incense smoke and the sound of chanting monks. The air is thick with atmosphere, darling, and you can't help but feel a sense of peace and tranquility. The temple is dedicated to two Taoist deities, Man, the god of literature, and Mo, the god of war. We can admire the intricate carvings and statues, light incense coils, and make a wish for good fortune. But be warned, sweetie, this is an active place of worship, so it's important to be respectful. Dress modestly, speak softly, and avoid taking photos of people praying. Man Mo Temple is a fascinating glimpse into Hong Kong's spiritual side, my darlings, and a must-visit for anyone interested in experiencing the city's rich cultural heritage. Lace up your hiking boots, my little adventurers, because we're about to conquer the Dragon's Back Trail, one of Hong Kong's most famous and rewarding hikes. Don't worry, sweetie, you don't have to be an experienced hiker to tackle this trail. It's a relatively easy hike, with stunning views that will take your breath away. As we make our way along the undulating ridge, we'll be treated to panoramic views of the South China Sea, Sheko Beach, and the lush green hills of Hong Kong Island. It's like something out of a movie, darling. The trail is named after its resemblance to the back of a dragon, and as we hike, you'll understand why. The path twists and turns with peaks and dips that mimic the mythical creature's spine. And the best part? At the end of the trail, we'll be rewarded with a refreshing dip in the sea at Big Wave Bay. Pack your swimsuit, sweetie. Our final stop, my little Zen masters, is a true oasis of tranquility in the heart of the city, Qilin Nunnery. This stunning Buddhist temple complex is a masterpiece of traditional Tang Dynasty architecture, with ornate halls, serene gardens, and a palpable sense of peace. As we wander through the courtyards, we'll be surrounded by intricate carvings, colorful statues, and the gentle sound of chanting monks. It's the perfect place to escape the city noise and find a moment of Zen. Be sure to check out the Lotus Pond, darling, where you can make a wish for good luck. And if you're feeling peckish, there's a lovely vegetarian restaurant on site that serves delicious and healthy meals. Qilin Nunnery is a true hidden gem, my dears, and the perfect place to end our Hong Kong adventure on a peaceful and contemplative note. Well, my little dumplings, our whirlwind tour of Hong Kong has come to an end. I do hope you've enjoyed our little jaunt as much as I have. From the dizzying heights of Victoria Peak to the serene beauty of Qilin Nunnery, Hong Kong is a city that truly has it all. It's a heady mix of East meets West, ancient and modern, bustling city life, and tranquil island escapes. I'm already dreaming of my next visit, darling. Until then, stay fabulous, my dears. And remember, life's too short for boring travel.